I ran into the other room because I tried to save my life.
Breaking news this morning in Rockland County, 5 people stabbed during a Hanukkah celebration in Monsey. And welcome to News 12 and News12.com. I'm Jackie Lucas. We begin with that breaking news out of Rockland County, where those 5 people have been stabbed during a Hanukkah celebration. It's the latest attack against the Jewish community. News 12's Sarah Bonadies joins us now from Monsey with the latest. Sarah.
Well, according to the Ramapo Police Department, that suspect is now in custody. But this morning, the Jewish community on edge after last night's horrific attack. Take a look at the scene from last night as investigators still try to figure out what motivated a man to enter a rabbi's home and stab 5 people during a Hanukkah celebration. Police say they were called to the rabbi's home just before 10 p.m. The man then carries out the attack in the town with a large Hasidic Jewish community before fleeing in a vehicle. The incident leaving 5 people hospitalized. State police, along with multiple county and town police departments and the NYPD, working together to find that vehicle and ultimately take the suspect into custody in Harlem. The attack comes just a few weeks after the fatal New Jersey shooting at a kosher market, and just a month since a similar attack here in Monsey took place, where a man was stabbed while walking to a synagogue. A witness to last night's attack says he did what he could to try to fend him off.
I saw him walking in by the door. I asked who was coming in the middle of the night with an umbrella. While I was saying that, he pulled it out from the sink and he started to run into the big room, which was on the left side. And I threw him tables and chairs there.
Now, Governor Andrew Cuomo has assigned the state's hate crimes task force to investigate this latest attack on the Jewish community. That is the latest from here in Monsey. Sarah Bonadies, News 12.
All right, Sarah, thank you. And Governor Cuomo reacting this morning, as Sarah said, he is directing the state police hate crimes task force to investigate. Cuomo releasing a statement that reads in part, "Let me be clear, anti-Semitism and bigotry of any kind are repugnant to our values of inclusion and diversity, and we have absolutely zero tolerance for such acts of hate." Reaction pouring in from across the Hudson Valley. Senator David Carlucci releasing a statement saying, "We have seen an increase in anti-Semitic attacks and heard troubling rhetoric. We must be extremely forceful in our denouncement of such hate or violence. Everyone should be able to worship safely in this country." Meanwhile, Rockland County Executive Ed Day says violence of any kind will not be tolerated here in Rockland. "I stand with the people of this county in condemning this attack and ask all to offer their thoughts, hopes, and prayers for a speedy recovery for the victims of this heinous crime." And New Jersey's Attorney General, who just dealt with the attack in Jersey City, tweeting overnight, "Our thoughts are with our friends and neighbors in Monsey. Hanukkah should be a time of celebration. A rabbi's home should be a place of sanctuary. This violence must end." And last night's stabbings, just one of many recent anti-Semitic attacks in just the last week right here in New York. On December 23rd, an elderly man was assaulted with anti-Semitic slurs, and that same day, a man and children were assaulted in a residential building. December 24th, a drink was thrown at a man after he was yelled at by someone yelling anti-Semitic slurs, and then another man was punched later that day. On December 25th, a man wearing traditional religious clothing was punched while walking home. December 26th, a woman was struck with a bag. December 27th, 3 women were slapped, and there was a shooting threat at Chabad Lubavitch World Headquarters. And be sure to stay with News 12 and News12.com for continuing coverage on this breaking news in Monsey. We're going to bring you the very latest on air, online, and on our mobile app.